to their purva karma pal. They are full of false ego. They have their doership. All the three modes of nature going to put some influence on them. They cannot remember Mayadhakshena prakriti swayati characharam. The whole creation has taken place under my principleship. They cannot remember. They are full of false ego. And this material body, they think this material body, they think I, me and mine. They are busy with this material body and mind. They are always busy with this material body and mind. They say it's a me and mine, this. They always try to get the credit of anything they are going to do. Anything they are going to do, any material man, materialistic man, anything they are going to do, anything a materialistic man going to do, always going to take, credit for that. The false ego of doership. That's why they are in the trap of Maya. That is why they are in the trap of Maya. That is why they are in the trap of Maya. Anything they are doing, any karma, I already told, any karma has its, any action you are taking, anything you are doing, you will have to take responsibility yourself. Any action has its equal and opposite reaction. Each and every action has its equal and opposite reaction. It's a must. You will have to suffer for that, what you are doing, good or bad. In Gita HariKatha I was speaking, that bonded soul, they are going to get result of their karma. They will have to suffer. Avashyameva bhaktavya kita karmam subhasubham. Good or bad, any karma they are going to propagate, they are going to do, they will have to suffer for that. For Sat karma, they can go to heaven. After the deposit of, over, they can come back again. Khine punya mattalokam vishanti. They can go to hell for their bad activities. After the punishment is over, they can be given another chance. Those who are doing some mixing, not full good, full bad, that they are getting mixing result they can get. This way, all bonded soul traveling, in course of their traveling, these 14 worlds, Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jik, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij. Bhakti is not so easy. I started with this point. Bhakti Pareshan Bhavaha, Bhakti Pareshan Bhava Virakti, I already discussed. So any kind of karma they are doing, they will have to suffer for that. Sometime they are under the magic spell of Maya. Sometimes they are laughing, ha ha ha. Sometimes they are crying due to some reason. Just like a magic spell. They are hypnotized by a magician. Maya Devi going to play magic. Sometimes they are laughing, sometimes they are crying, lamenting, sometimes they are totally hypnotized. That is the condition of all bonded soul. But a pure bhakta is not like that. Anything they are doing, anything, whatever they are doing, they are always thinking we are doing for Bhagavan. Anything they are doing for Bhagavan, so they are never under bondage. They have no material attachment. So anything coming in their life, they think it is prasadam. Follow. Anything coming in their life, they think it is prasadam, sent by Bhagavan. Prasadam doesn't mean only eating. Cloth prasadam, ornament prasadam, follow. All prasad. Everybody going to show them honor and respect. Ye also prasad. So people going to give me honor. I cannot deserve honor myself. Anyway coming is prasadam. So anything coming in their life, they are going to accept. They are going to accept as prasadam. If at all they are going to lose property, if at all they are going to lose property, still they are not crying and lamenting. They also think it is also by the mercy of Krishna. In the life of Panchapandav, when they went to exile, that also they thought Kripa. When they are enjoying full sovereignty all over the world, they are also thinking Kripa. In Kunti Devi's Stava, I already told. Maybe 1 month ago I was discussing. So a bhakta, if they are going to lose something, if they are going to lose something, if they are going to get something, they are not, feeling enjoyment. They are not, feeling enjoyment. Or they are not feeling, pain for that. If money gone, this gone. And anyway, Bhagavan going to take the responsibility of devotees, we know, at any condition. Vishambhar. Vishambhar means Gauranga, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Vishambhar. Vishambhar means going to, take responsibility of the whole infinite universe. Vishambhar. So it is the standing commitment of Bhagavan in Gita. Anannas chintantu ye yanamam parjupasate tesham nityaviyuktanam yogokhyam bahamyam. Those are going to think about me all the time. Bhagavan speaking, I am going to take the whole responsibility. What they have, what they already have, I am going to give protection. What they don't have, they need, I am going to supply. Yogokhyam bahamyam. Anannas chintayantu ye yanamam parjupasate tesham nityaviyuktanam yogokhyam bahamyaham. Bhagavan, it is a standing commitment of Bhagavan. Externally we can see that all ordinary people living here and those big acharyas, big sadhus staying, all the same. They are eating, they are looking, they are speaking, they are also doing something, they are sleeping, but not same. But actually not same. I already told once, one example long ago. I can remember. One officer writing one letter in the interval time, in the tiffin time, postcard, long ago. That time there was no phone facility all the time, no mobile, nothing, long ago. Then after writing the letter, he is waiting for somebody to come inside. He can hand over the letter, he can post in the box. In the meantime, one of his colleagues going to enter into the room. He is speaking, you are writing your letter, what? Yes, I am writing. To whom? To my brother, younger brother. Acha. Could you please drop this letter in the box? Yes, why not? I am going there. But when going to take the letter in hand, he discovered the address. to Pranab Chatterjee, Alipur Central Jail, Calcutta 27, Alipur, Calcutta 27. Then the colleague asking, your brother staying in jail? You never told me. Your brother sent to jail? You never told me. Then the officer laughing. Yes, in jail. But he is the superintendent of the jail. He is not a prisoner. He is the superintendent of the jail. So externally, try to understand. So externally you can discover all same. Devotee, non-devotee, all externally same. But not that. Superintendent is the controller of the jail, is going to take charge of the jail, whereas the prisoner staying in jail getting punishment, externally you can see the address of both of them is jail. Address is same. So when pure devotees come in this material world, when all bonded soul also taking birth in material world, they all think all the same. All same, but not that. Bonded soul is always full of false ego. This is the reason for why they are always in bonded condition. By chance, by the mercy of Sadhguru Vishnu, somehow, if they can cut material bondage, false ego, they can go up. That's why Prabhupada used to say, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writing in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasadevai Bhakti Lata Bij. I can speak another incident, the painful situation of bonded soul. Actually, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami already writing, what is the condition of bonded soul? Bale Maharaj, sometime one bonded soul become king, sometime can fall down in hell, sometime to heaven. It is written, Kobu Swarge, Kobu Naroke. They are traveling in heaven or in hell, here, there, all traveling, ups and down. Sometime going up, sometime going down. This is the condition of bonded soul, according to their activities they are doing. So they are so false ego, even a sadhu like to talk with them with one important personality, important in the same. Important, I am not speaking important. He is going to think I am an important personality. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, everybody thinking, I am very clever, I am very intelligent. But according to their own estimation, they are intelligent. But they are not actually intelligent. If they are intelligent, why they are not going to entertain a pure sadhu? Why they are not going to beg for pardon? Why they are not going to beg for blessings? They are not. Esha buddhi matam buddhi manisha cha manishinam jat satyam anrite neha martena apnati amritam. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Uddhav, everybody think we are intelligent. I am intelligent, but not that. Esha buddhi matam buddhi manisha cha manishinam jat satyam anrite neha martena apnati amritam. He is actually intelligent. He is actually intelligent. Who is going to think? He is actually intelligent. Who is going to think that this material life is very, very unstable. Anytime I can go away. So before leaving this body, I must arrange amrita, nectar. Nectar means bhakti. Nectar means bhakti, na? Bhagavan already told. Mai bhakti hi bhutanam. Bhagavan already declared in 10th canto. Mai bhakti hi bhutanam amritotaya kalpate. Those amrita available in the heaven, we never want to get. At least I never want to get. Mai bhakti hi bhutanam amritotaya kalpate. Devotion, bhakti is actual amrita. Actually the amrita available in heaven is not actually amrita. So, one day, our Prabhupada used to send some messenger to different places. In different foreign country, India also, and in locality also. They are going to distribute Gauriya Patrika, they are going to collect some donation from different people to utilize it for the seva of Gauriya Math. So that they can get some sukriti, someday they can develop some interest to meet with some sadhu, and surely they can hear HariKatha from them, and they can go out of bondage. One day, one devotee from Devananda Gauriya Math, going to collect something, he is going to an office. My Guru Maharaj also, he was also penniless. He used to collect different office, different here, there. Very hard life. Now, you are getting all facility. AC, DC, car, plane, phone, website, everything. But main thing, you are not getting. Main problem. All facility. But main thing, we are not getting. But that time, there was no facility. But the main thing was there. That is called bhakti. So the senior man, he is very senior, is going to an office to collect some donation from the owner of the factory. He is going to a factory, factory. And somehow he was allowed to reach the table. Somehow he was allowed to reach the table of that director. Director means he is the owner. Factory is running. He is acting as a director, everything. He wanted to get some donation from them. But without giving something to somebody, I can discuss on Monday this point. Without giving something to somebody, we should not take anything. It can cause a bondage for me. So when the factory manager, the director, he is the owner, is speaking, that devotee want to speak some spiritual message to him. But he say, don't talk. I can give money, whatever donation you take and go, please. I cannot give time. I can give money, but I have no time. Please excuse me, I cannot give time to you. But the devotee was disappointed. The devotee was little bit disappointed because he wanted to speak something, for the benefit of, but he is speaking, okay, I cannot give you time. I can give donation to you, but excuse me, I have no time. I can give money to you, but I cannot give time. The devotee was disappointed somehow for the benefit of that, man. He took something and he was very sorry, he couldn't give, and coming out of that factory and going to speak the same to Parampuja Keshav Goswami Maharaj. Anyway, after long time, after long gapping means maybe 20 years gone. 20 years, 22 years gone. One day, he was running, he was walking down in a Calcutta pavement in Baliganj. Yes, Baliganj. He was Calcutta road. And one man calling to him, "Oh sadhu, oh devotee, you come here. From a shop, from a grocery shop. From a grocery shop, a man calling. He was surprised. Who is calling? After that, the devotee going to approach. What happens? What do you mean to say? But the man, the man asking to that brahmachari is aged, very aged. He asking, you can remember me? No, I cannot remember you. Who are you? You cannot remember me. You look at me, I cannot remember you. I call you to beg pardon, beg for pardon. Why? Because you can remember, you went to a factory. I was the owner, manager, director of that factory. I told you that I cannot give time to you. I can give money to you. You can take away. But today, I am just going to speak just opposite. I cannot give money to you. I can give time to you. You please speak some HariKatha to me. He was wonder. Yes, how you develop this situation? But all cheated. Factory, all, lockout, everything, all my property, all my belongings, all gone. Somehow, I managed some money and opened this small shop. And now I am leading peaceful life. That's why, that time I was in full tension. So you please speak HariKatha to me. So false ego cannot allow you to come in contact with Sadhu Guru Vaishnava. Our Guru Varga used to speak, Madhav Goswami Adi. You see my son, if somebody, some sadhu going to approach a big person, big rich man, I myself know. One day I approach a big man. He is also the owner of a factory in Baliganj. In my own life, I am speaking my experience. I was penniless sadhu. I was in Surjakundo. The temple condition is very bad. I wanted to develop something. Even there was no, utensil for cooking properly. So I went here and there to collect something for Sujana and Bhagavan. Somebody give me address. You can go to this man in Baliganj, he is a very rich man, he can give something, donation for your Surjanarayan temple. Not for me. I am not collecting any single price for me. It happens so. Another case, I can speak you two cases. I went to that factory, but the gate man not allowing me to meet. Over telephone, I am talking with the owner. The owner speaking heavily to me. Even he is not going to watch me, but he is speaking heavily. I told simply, you have the chance to serve Sujanaran Bhagavan in Vrindavan. He is speaking rubbish to me. So I leave the place. He is speaking, you think I am not doing seva? You are giving advice to me? I leave that place and come back without taking anything. And within 6 months of time, one temple, just opposite of Sujanaran Mandir, Sujanaran temple, just opposite. There was Surya Kunda, just opposite. It's Siddha Baba Ashram. The total building collapsed and hundreds of people died. It was constructed by that rich man. He was expressing false ego. Another time I went to that Baliganj one place to get some, something for the seva of Bhagavan. There also same thing. I come back without. This way. So Madhav Goswami Maharaj used to say, our Guru Varga, if you are going to reach a rich man, they have false ego. But a poor man, very easily you can come in contact with a poor man. Very easily you can come in contact with a poor man. But a rich man, you have to go knock the door. Gateman cannot allow you. There is so many problem. So naturally, Madhav Goswami used to say, Due to their false ego, due to their appliances, they are deprived. Due to their appliances, due to their false ego, they are not getting the chance to meet with the sadhu. A sadhu is not allowed to meet with them. It is their punishment. It is their punishment. A pure devotee always understands the far-reaching consequence of enjoyment, material enjoyment. But they cannot understand. So, anything happening in their life, anything they are doing, anything happening, the devotees, they are thinking it is by the mercy of Bhagavan. Tattyanukampam susamikshamanam bhunjan eva atmakrita vipakam. This sloka, you should remember. Brahma speaking. Whenever some problem coming in my life or your life, any problem coming in my life, I should think it is by the desire of Bhagavan. Tattyanukampam susamikshaman bhunjana eva atmakrita vipakam. Maybe it is my karma fault, so I am suffering. They should think that way. So there is a heaven and hell difference between non-devotee and devotee. A devotee always cravingly praying. A pure devotee always craving for kripa, for Bhagavan, and waiting and watching for the kripa. They are always indifferent attitude for karma fall, and they are less interested. It matters little whether they are staying in their house. It matters little whether they are staying in a house, leading grihastha life, or they are sannyasi. It matters little, or Babaji. It matters little. Because the bhakti is not dependent on ashram. You can take sannyas, that is your privilege. You can stay at home like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srivas Pandit, follow Sivananda Sen. It matters little whether you are going to stay in home or you are taking renounce order. It matters little. Because bhakti is totally neutral. Bhakti is always neutral, not influenced by your grihastha life, not influenced by your sannyas life. Bhakti is neutral. If you are staying in grihastha life, if you are getting more and more bhakti, so you are enjoying. Not that you are taking sannyas, so you can get more bhakti, not that. A devotee, when going to get bhakti, they want to get more and more bhakti. Like a businessman, I am comparing, Sanatana Goswami is speaking this way, and it's very easy to understand. A businessman is going to invest some money. A businessman going to invest some money in his business. When going to get money, he is going to invest more money, going to get more money, again he is going to... This way, they are not feeling satisfaction. They are not going to speak that enough of it. They are not feeling satisfaction. This is the nature of material enjoyment, material affluences. This is the nature. Is not feeling satisfaction. The more you are going to make profit, the more you like to get. Money and money. It matters little whether you are going to stay leading, whether you are going to lead your grihastha life, or you are already going to renounce and going to forest. It's not. At any condition, a devotee can prove bhakti. if at all Bhakti Devi is satisfied with him or her. Follow. It's not a big issue. It's not a big issue. You are a sannyasi, so you are great. Not. It is no Siddhanta. You are Mataji, so you are not qualified. Not that. Not that. Maybe your bhakti is more than one sannyasi. Who can say? That's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is written that who is going to do Krishna bhajan is great. Who is going to do Krishna bhajan? Jijan, who is going to do Krishna bhajan is great. Or all other factors, it's not so important. I know. It is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Bhakti is important thing. That is why when you discover one Grihastha devotee leading his Grihastha life, he is going to do bhajan, like Shivananda said. He is going to engage all, wife and all children, everything, for Hari bhajan. Srinivas Acharya also, Sivas Acharya also. Srinivas Acharya also leading life, Grihastha life. Follow. This way they are doing. All their full family members, they engage in, somebody going to, like I can speak the case of one Rishi, Jaggavalka. Jaggavalka Rishi wanted to renounce and going to do some settlement of property, as a huge property. He wanted to distribute his all property, ornament, gold, land, everything, everything, gold coin, everything among two wives. Two wives. But the wives, they are asking to husband, you are going to take, renounce order, take sannyas. You are going to distribute properties among us too. But you can promise us that by the help of this property, I can get the scope to reach Vrindavan or, Bhagavan I can reach. I can go to Vaikuntha. By the help of this property, all this property what you are giving to us, this property can help us to get, realization power, to get Bhagavan. Then Jagavalka was fed up. Jagavalka said, no, this cannot help you. Then why you are giving? Then why you are unnecessarily giving this property to us? Jenaham na amritam asnute, Jenaham na amritam asnute, tenaham kim kurjam. Oh husband, we can get Amrita. We can get Amrita by the help. We can buy Amrita by the help of this property. No. Then why you are giving? Jenaham na amritam asnute, tenaham kim kurjam. What is the utility of that property? What is the utility of that property? What is the utility of that property if I am not going to get bhakti, nectar, amrita by the help of this property? What use? Same thing I already told long ago, maybe 1 year before. The condition of Priyabrata, the son of Manu Maharaj. I told you, I can remember, maybe 1 year, or more than that, I can remember. When Manuji Maharaj was aged, he wanted to go to, forest to do bhajan. But before that, he wanted to engage. There is a long history I don't like to speak. Priyabrata and Uttanpad. Priyabrata was supposed to take the control of this kingdom. But Priyabrata was less interested. Father Manu wanted to give this Singhasan, this chair of kingship, to Priyabrata. But Priyabrata was less interested. He never wanted to get. So Priyabrata going to, forest, Mandarachal Parvat. They are doing bhajan by the advice of Naraji Maharaj's guru. He is not going to come back. So anyway, the younger brother, Uttanpad, was given the responsibility. It is the rule. If the elder brother is alive, then elder brother can take control. If elder brother is going to avoid, then the question of younger brother can come. So what I mean to say, that this, Uttanpad going to take control over this, kingdom, his running kingdom. And after successive order, Dhruva Maharaj and all successive order, so many generation. After that, Manu Maharaj not going to find any proper candidate. So he is going to request Brahma, so somehow we can bring back Priyabrata to take control over this. But Priyabrata is Bhakta, devotee. He don't like to come. So Brahma took the responsibility to convince. Priyabrata as a grandfather, and not grandfather, he also as a controller of this universe, Brahma. Brahma going to give some argument. Brahma and Manu Maharaj, they are going to reach that solitary place in the Mandarachal Parvat cave. They are Naraji Maharaj giving teachings to Priyabrata. In the meantime, they discover that Brahma coming down together with Manu Maharaj. They pay Dandavat. After that, Brahma going to request him. Request means, wanted to convince him. You should take the responsibility of this kingdom, because I also going to follow the instruction of Bhagavan. I also going to take the responsibility of this creation. What to do? You can also, Baba, Shankar Bhagavan also going to take the responsibility. Who not? Everybody. So you also should take. And main point is that Vayam Pramattasya Vaneshu Opishvat. I have no scope to discuss in detail. Someday I can discuss. Main point I like to speak. Brahma going to convince his grandson, Priyabrata, if you like salutary bhajan, it is not so important. Because if you are Jitendriya, if you are going to get control over your sense organ and mind, then what problem? That you can go and take the responsibility of kingship? And opposite way, if you are not, enjoying self-control, if you have no self-controlling, what benefit you can get by going to a solitary place? Prabhupada also told. Prabhupada also told, Vaishnav ke there. Nirjanore ghare tava harinam kevala koitab. It is a cheating. It is a cheating tendency you are going to show by going to a salutary place, doing chanting Harinam. You are going to imitate Haridas Thakur. But you should remember, Prabhupada is going to teach us, Kirtana Prabhave Smarana Haive Sekale Bhajan Nijan Sambhav. Solitary bhajan is possible when? Solitary bhajan is possible when? When you are going to sing the glories of Bhagavan, Guru, Vaishnava, all the 24 hours. All the 24 hours. By the magic spell of your HariKirtan, HariKatha, you can automatically get the privilege to go for a solitary bhajan. Otherwise you're going to a solitary place is nothing but a cheating tendency. Brahma going to convince, if you are going to get control over his sense organ, so what problem can happen if you are going to stay in Grihastha life? And at the same time, opposite way, if you are not going to enjoy, if you have no controlling over your sense organs and sense organ and mind, what you can do benefit? What benefit you can get by going to a forest? So better you can come and take the responsibility. Follow. Brahma going to speak to Priyabrata. Bhayam mane fear. Bhayam pramattasya. Those who are crazy, no controlling over sense organ. For them, Bhayam pramattasya baneshu pishat. If they are going to forest, still they cannot get control over their mind. Because material mind can follow them. Material mind is the source of all problem, and they are going to carry their material mind with them to forest. So what utility? What use? Bhayam pramattasya baneshu pishat yataha saste sahasata patnya. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moho, Madham, Ascharya, all 6 enemies. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moho, Madham, Ascharya, all 6 enemies going to kick you all day and night. And you are going to take decision to go to forest for solitary bhajan. That is your craziness. Bhayam pramattasya baneshu vijhat yataha sase sahasata patna. When a man going to stay together with all 6 enemies, you are going to find enemies outside, and you foolish don't know enemies there inside. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madham, Ascharya. Those are the 6 enemies going to kick you whole day and night. But out of your false ego, you cannot realize. You think me your enemy. You think me your enemy, but enemy is there inside your heart. Bhayam pramattasya baneshu pishat yataha saaste sahasota patnya jitendriyasya atmaratir budesya. Or Atmarati, Atmaram, who is going to, get control over sense organ. What problem can be there? What problem can be there if they are going to stay in a Grihastha life? Brahma speaking. After that, Manu was bound to come back. There is no such hard and fast rule. There is no such hard and fast rule that you will have to follow this. You will have to take sannyas. Or you will have to, live Grihastha life. Not that. It depends upon your situation. If somebody is going to develop anurag, like the sloka I already told, Bhakti, Pareshan, Bhava, Viraktir, Annata, I already told. You can remember. Vasutaha, actually point is that it depends upon your attachment. Attachment means how much attachment you are feeling for Bhagavan. How much detachment you are feeling for, for material things. That depends. That is the only factor. Because Vairagya, This word I can explain. How? Vairagya, means bigoto rag. Your attachment for material enjoyment already gone. That is called vairagya. And vairagya can also, I can explain another way. When you are feeling tremendous attraction for Bhagavan, Dhamma, Nama, Guru Vaishnava, that is also vairagya. Both way I can, because same thing. Both way I can explain. If you are going to develop attachment for Bhagavan, Guru Vaishnava day by day, what problem if you are going to lead your grihastha life? Not that in the name of sannyas you can do all rubbish and day by day people not going to believe sadhu. 100%. Today night time in Hindi Katha I can discuss. Day by day people going to lose faith in sadhu by watching the situation all around. Who is responsible for that? Those idiot people. Idiot people. In the name of preaching, in the name of bhakti, they are going to speak all rubbish. That's their responsibility. They can never be excused. They can never be excused by Bhagavan. They are making the situation very dirty. If detachment is full detachment there, then you can stay in grihastha life. Or you can stay in forest also. That's not a... According to the right, according to your right, you can take decision. Without understanding your own position, if you are going to take a hasty decision, without understanding your own position, if you are going to take a hasty decision to take a sannyas, there is every possibility of fall down. There is every possibility of fall down. Or maybe outside people don't know that already fall down there. Follow what I say. Fall down doesn't mean that people, they will have to discover. I can discover my fall down. I can also discover. Because I am witness. So maybe outside people not knowing, I should say. So, maybe outside people cannot discover the fall down of that sannyasi, that preacher. Maybe he is already having, very illicit, relationship with one American lady. Follow? Who can say? Every time that preacher talking with that lady over telephone. What kind of discussion? Laughful discussion. Going on. Their cell phone can prove their character. Their cell phone can prove their character and activities. This way, maybe outside people cannot discover the fall down that the preacher, but he himself is the witness that he is a fall down. So Mahaprabhu going to teach us. Anyway, Mahaprabhu going to teach us. What? Raghunath Das Gosai, Mahaprabhu going to give teaching. Mahaprabhu going to give lesson to us. Mahaprabhu going to give lesson to us actually, not to Raghunath Das Gosai. Raghunath Das Gosai is the eternal person of Bhagavan, but still keeping Raghunath Das Gosai in front. Keeping Raghunath Gosai in front. Mahaprabhu speaking, Markot Vairagya na karo lok dekhaiya, Jatha yogya vishay bhundo anasakta hoiya. Sthir hoiya ghare jao naho batul, krame kame paye loke bhava sindukul. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can find. Don't try to show your false vairagya like monkey. Mahaprabhu speaking to Raghunath. Don't try to show false vairagya like monkey. Monkey going to show his indifferent attitude, but suddenly going to attack you, to take your speck and all your belongings. Follow. Monkey is a Vairagya. Always busy with woman association, monkey. So they're going to prove that we have no room, no cloth, somehow we manage our life, so we are, enjoying detachment. Not that. Mahaprabhu wanted to clarify this point. Don't try to show false Vairagya like monkey, to show people that I am developing detachment. On the contrary, you can go to your home and try to maintain balanced Vairagya. Try to maintain balanced Vairagya. Balanced means Yukta Vairagya. Whatever you need for your body, whatever need you to lead your life, that much thing you can accept. That much thing you can accept and lead your life with Yukta Vairagya. Try to connect, try to connect each and everything with Krishna Bhajan. Then no problem can arise. Mahaprabhu giving advice to Raghunath, don't show chanchal attitude. Don't show restless attitude. Be tranquil, peaceful, and go. Go to home. Gradually, people can get the scope. Gradually, people can get the scope to cut material bondage. I mean to cross over this material ocean. Gradually, not so fast. Krame pai loke bhava sindhu kul. You are going to take a, hasty decision, not. Now Sanatana Goswami was writing. Also before that I can say, Bhaktivinoda Thakur also writing Kirtan. In Ekadashi Kirtan. Jedine grihete bhajana dekhi grihete goloko bhai. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing. The day you can do bhajan perfectly in your room, house, the day you can do excellent bhajan. The day you can do excellent bhajan, at your room, at your home, then be sure Golok Vrindavan can appear inside your room. Jedine grihete bhajana dekhi, grihete goloko bhai. Bhaktivinoda Thakur not only writing Kirtan, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur is himself is the idealism of that thing. Because even after Paramahansa base, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was forcefully taken to his room. Follow. Calcutta, Ambagan, Bhakti Bhavan. Outside people can criticize. Why Bhaktivinoda Thakur? They forcefully take Bhaktivinoda Thakur. His health was not good. But our Guru Varga teaching us, Bhaktivinoda Thakur can stay anywhere. Even Bhaktivinoda Thakur can stay in a hell. But still there, he is doing bhajan. Externally it is help for you. Like Haridas Thakur discovered himself with a pros. Pros means immediately we have to go away from that. Haridas Thakur thinking all positive way. So what problem? It depends upon your condition of your heart. This way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to Ambagan house, but still Bhaktivinoda Thakur is there at Vrindavan, in Vrindavan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur not going to Calcutta. Bhaktivinoda Thakur surely, be sure, not going to Calcutta. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they are forcefully taking him. But wherever Bhaktivinoda Thakur is staying, it is called Golok Vrindavan. Follow. Sanatana Goswami writing, bonded soul, those who are aversive to Krishna Bhajan, they can develop their tendency. Somehow they can develop their tendency to Krishna bhajan. How? How? Sanatana Goswami writing giving the evidence. By the association of bhakta, this kind of luck can come in your life. By chance you are getting bhakta association. Follow what I say. And bhakta association, sangha, and by the causeless mercy of bhakta, bhakta kipa janito bhagya, you are going to develop your luck due to good association, satsanga, or some sadhu going to bless you. Kripa, you are going to develop your luck, so you can do bhajan. Also, there can be some impediments. Impediment means is the cause of your fall down. The cause for which you cannot do bhajan. There is two reasons. One is, there can be two reasons for which you cannot do Hari bhajan. Antarai, it's called obstacle. It's called obstacle in the way of your bhajan. This can be obstacle in the way of your bhajan. What is that? One is sin, another is aparadh. Sinful activities you are doing, so you can lose your consciousness, so you can go against Krishna bhajan. Pap, sinful activities. So if at all, there is only sinful activities, no aparadh. In that case, there is no so big problem. Like the case of Valmiki Muni. Valmiki Muni was Ratnaka Doshu. He was a demon. Demon means dacoit. In previous life, only sinful activities. But when going to get the keeper of Naradji, he is going to burn up all countless sinful result of those sinful activities. And like the case of Jagai Madhai. Mahaprabhu going to arrange, Nityananda going to arrange, they are going to burn up all countless result of their countless activities, sinful activities. So that's not a big issue. There is two kind of obstacle. One is sinful activities, another aparadh. Out of that, if you are going to violate Shastra Vidhi, you are going to overrule, you are going to ignore the instruction of Shastra. You are going to overrule, going to, ignore the instruction of Shastra. That is also pap, sinful activities. It's called sinful activities. But Bhakta and Bhagavan, if you are going to criticize devotee and Bhagavan, I am giving example, if you are going to criticize a devotee and Bhagavan, going to criticize, you are going to humiliate, you are going to insult, ignore, then it is aparadh. Then it is called aparadh. Regarding Dham, Nam, Bhagavan, Bhakta, Prasadam, I am giving one example, so I am speaking everything. So anyway, if you are going to ignore, violate the dignity of Mahaprasadam, dignity of Sadhu, dignity of Dhamma, Nama, anything, it's called aparadh. Related to your bhajan. So those who are only having papa, not aparadh. Those who are only going to collect some papa, sinful activities. But aparadh is not there. If there is no aparadh, only sinful activities. In that case, if there is no aparadh, in that case, sadhu sangha is more than enough. Sadhu sangha, sarva saste koy, lavamattu sadhu sanghe, sarva siddhi hoy. Be careful. A fraction of second sadhu sangha can give you all success. But if there is aparad, proper speaking, if there is aparad, then even after hearing Harikatha from exalted devotees, you cannot get kripa. Proper speaking. Someday I can discuss. Even if you are hearing Harikatha from a very exalted devotee, but still you get, because aparad, is there. You are going to do Harinam, but you are not getting the result. So you should be sure that aparad is there. So if only papa, sinful activities is there, no aparad, in that case, only sadhu sangha is more than enough. Sadhu sangha, sarvashastre koy, lavamattu sadhu sanghe sarvasiddhi hoy. Bas. But if somebody having all sin and aparad both, for them, for him, or for them, those who are having both, Bhakta Sangha and Bhakta Kripa. By Bhakta Sangha you can bear bhakti. But if there is aparad, in that case both you need. Aparad done unto the lotus feet of something, devotee. For him, Bhakta Sangha and Bhakta Kripa, both you need. Bhakta Kripa means mercy, causeless mercy, console. Anyway, Bhakta going to Bhagavad Bhakta going to give some power. Bhagavad Bhakta going to give some power, Shakti, power, Bhagavad Kripa, mercy, Bhagavad Kripa, Bhakta Kripa, a Shakti going to give some power, Shakti. In that case, he can start Hari Bhajan. I mean, get the tendency to do Hari Bhajan. You can remember the case of Devananda Pandit. Devananda Pandit going to commit aparad unto the lotus feet of Srivas Pandit. Follow. But purposely Devananda Pandit never wanted to insult. But unknowingly, but he don't know what is pure bhakti. That's why. So when he is going to serve Bhakteshwar Pandit, Bhakteshwar Pandit, who used to dance 72 hours at a stretch, without water, without food, prasadam, without sleeping, without 72 hours of marathon dancing. By the mercy of that Bhakteshwar Pandit, somehow he was able to cut this aparad. Usually what happens, wherever there is aparad, great aparad, you will have to approach that source. Like the case of Chapal Gopal. Chapal Gopal committed aparad unto a lotus feet of Srivas Pandit. So, Mahaprabhu saying, you will have to go there. Follow what I say. So the tendency to serve, Krishna, Devananda Pandit was a dry Pandit. But somehow he was serving Bhakteshwar Pandit by his causeless mercy. By his causeless mercy, now Siddhanta can come. He has done aparad unto a lotus feet of Srivas Pandit. Okay, he has done aparad unto a lotus feet of Srivas Pandit. Okay, we know. But unknowingly, he don't know, it is one kind of, he don't know, he has no idea about Suddha Bhakti. So this kind. So Bhakteshwar Pandit, came there in Navadip, he was serving him. He is getting causeless mercy from him and going to show some, positive mood to do Hari Bhajan. And later on, also he was successful to keep up from. Because when his heart was totally changed, then what to speak? Srivas Pandit also, this way. So, usually, if there is only a papa, then only sadhu sangha, bhakta sangha is sufficient. When aparad is there, for him, bhakta sangha and bhakta kripa, mercy. If bhakta going to translate some power, then they can express some positive mood to do Hari Bhajan. They can start. I am not speaking they can get bhakti. They can at least develop some positive mood. And in course, if they are going to repent, I have done some mistake. Like the case of Devanand, when he could discover, his own fault, he is lamenting, continuously going to lament. And in course of his bhajan, finally all aparat can go away and bhakti, they can get bhakti. Those who are just, trying to do bhajan, bhakti sadhane pravritto sadhak, one sadhak, who is doing bhajan, sadhak. More information. Those who are busy in bhakti sadhan, in sadhak, if somehow they are going to feeling some attraction for material thing, like woman or money, everything, if they are going to start enjoying, still, in that case, Bhagavan going to help them. Bhagavan going to help them. How? They are bhakta, but somehow, due to some previous sanskara, somehow, they are going to develop some, enjoying mood. In that case, Bhagavan speaking, in Bhagavatam, it is my responsibility to clean their heart. They are doing bhajan, but somehow they are developing some enjoying mood and doing some rubbish. By chance some wrong done by them, because they are not siddha. Bhagavan speaking, if so be the case, in that case, Bhagavan speaking, it is my responsibility to enter inside their heart, to clean their heart. Vikarmo jaccha utpatitam kathanchit dhunoti sarvam hidisannivishto. Was speaking? Bhagavan speaking, that if at all any kind of wrong activity done, somebody going to take undue advantage of this point. When Bhagavan speaking, that if they are at all doing some mistake, sadhureva samantabhya sammak vyavasito hisa. Follow. If my devotee doing some wrong, still you should remember that they are not fallen soul. Some mistake done. Bhagavan speaking in Gita also. In Gita also Bhagavan. If at all something done, still you will have to pass remark, they are sadhu. Because they are well organized. They are uttam vyavasa. Vyavasa means their settlement is okay. Something problem happened. So not that Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to explain. Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to explain. Maybe tomorrow I can explain all in details. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, not that somebody purposely going to make mistake again and again. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then in that case Bhagavan say, no, Bhagavan is not speaking about them. Bhagavan speaking about them, by chance some mistake. Sadhureva sammantabhya sammak vyavasito hisa. For them, by chance. Then Bhagavan can enter into their heart to clean their heart. It is the responsibility of Bhagavan, provided sincerity is there. If they are cheater, they are kapat, very kapat, cheater, in that case they cannot get the advantage. Bhagavan cannot enter their heart to clean their heart. If by chance done, they are doing bhajan, by chance they are developing some karma, and by chance. In that case, Bhagavan speaking, if they are sincere, no duplicity. In that case, what Bhagavan can do? Bhagavan speaking, Vikarmo jaccho utpatitam kathanchit. By chance, if some mistake done, I am going to enter inside the heart to clean their heart. Vikarma jaccho utpatitam kathanchit dhunoti sarvam hidisannivishto. I can enter inside their heart to help them. They are not going to fall down totally. No. But if mahad aparat, if they are going to commit aparat unto the lotus feet of a pure devotee, who is whole the day and night singing the glories of Bhagavan and chanting Harinam, this is called mahad aparat, great aparat. If there is by chance great aparat done, in that case, they fall down from their bhajan. Follow. They fall down. Also one secret Siddhanta, you can discover Panchapandav there in the ocean of misery. You discover, na? You can pass remark, well, they are also enjoying, they are also suffering, so what use? Not that. Sanatana Goswami speaking, sometime you can find some problem in the life of devotee that is sent by Bhagavan. For bonded soul, they are going to enjoy, they are going to suffer their karma fall. For bonded soul, they are going to suffer their karma fall. Whereas devotee, if you find some problem in the life of those, Panchapanda, they are so much suffering in their life. Be sure they are suffering, one kind of testing by Bhagavan. Bhagavan want to establish one example, idealism. That's why in the life of his devotees he is going to send some problem. Follow, not there. And for all other people, if somebody going to get some, sukh, enjoyment, as a result, as a partial result of bhakti, because bhakti unmukhi shukriti and bhagonmukhi shukriti. Try to understand. Two types of sukriti you can get. One is bhakti unmukhi shukriti, I mean the sukriti going to back, shukriti going to give you backing to get bhakti, and another kind of sukriti due to your guru seva and you are going to get some opulences. Follow? It is called bhagonmukhi sukriti. It depends upon your heart. It depends upon your condition of your heart. If you are doing Guru Seva, Sadguru Seva, Mahat Prabhu, doing Seva, and inside you expect Lava, Puja, Pratishtha, Mani, everything, you can get this. So by Guru Seva, then you are going to get Bhagonmukhi Shukriti. You can enjoy. You can enjoy your life. It is like material life. People cannot understand. People can discover you in sannyas base, acharya base, but it is, pure devotees they can realize. They are enjoying. Whole day they are enjoying. Follow? Whole day they are enjoying. This opulences is nothing but the ancillary result of their bhakti. And bhakti unmukhi shukriti is very good. If you are developing bhakti unmukhi, you can get bhakti. If that kind of sukriti coming in you, then you can get bhakti. Another kind of sukriti going to give you only opulences, position, money, everything. So previously, we already discussed It is the ancillary result of bhakti. Sometimes somebody can, can get some enjoying, money, puja, everything, or suffering, sometimes sent by Bhagavan, or sometimes suffering sometime can come in your life as a result of, big aparat unto a lotus feet of sadhu, guru, Vaishnava, anything, and sometimes sent by Bhagavan. Just like the case of Panchapandav. Panchapandav, they are suffering. Panchapandav, they are suffering. But their suffering is not their karma phal. Because many times I was told, a pure Vaishnava never going to get any karma phal. No janma karma bandhanam Vaishnavanancha vidyate. Sometimes you can discover some acharya going to suffer because their disciple going to do all wrong activities, all dirty activities. Who is responsible? Gurudev is responsible. But for pure devotee, like Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and pure devotees, it is not applicable. In Hari Bhakti Vilas, Sanatana Goswami writing, Gurudev is responsible for the disciple. If the disciple are doing all rubbish, and Gurudev is not up to that point, he is not Mahabhagavat up to that point. He is sadhu, okay, but not in that case he will have to suffer. In Hari Bhakti Vilas, Sanatana Goswami writing, all the activities of disciple, all sinful activities of disciple, Gurudev had to take responsibility. Who can control? That's why there is so much rules and regulation that before taking Diksha, a disciple should think over and again from where and which source I should take Diksha, what is the position of Gurudev. At least he cannot understand because bonded soul cannot, understand who is. But at least Sanatana Goswami is speaking for 1 year. For at least 1 year, if they are going to test Guru and Shishya, if Guru and Shishya staying in one place, then, in Hari Bhakti Vila is written. For 1 year, if testing, then at least Shishya, disciple can understand the mood of Gurudev. By hearing HariKatha, by watching him, by taking, going to stay. And Gurudev also can realize the mentality of disciple. After that, if matching, condition, in that case they can take. Otherwise not. So for Bhaktivinoda Thakur and for, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada or big, those who are exalted devotees, for them, no karma phal. If Gurudev going to fall down, like the case of Haridas, this example is very good. Haridas Prabhu, Haridas Thakur going to rescue a number 1 pros, Lakshmihira. Haridas Thakur going to rescue, try to understand this example. Suppose Haridas Thakur like to rescue that bonded soul, pros, Lakshmihira. So if Haridas Thakur going to deliver that Lakshmihira and Haridas Thakur going to fall down because he is going to take all the sinful result of the sinful activities, in that case Haridas Thakur is not Siddha Mahatma. Follow. Haridas Thakur surely not going to fall down. Haridas Thakur surely not going to fall down. Surely Haridas Thakur not going to fall down simply because he is going to give support to his disciple Lakshmihira. On the contrary, Lakshmihira, it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, a Sadguru have his power to make another jewel. In Chaitanya Chaitamrita, about Lakshahira, it is written, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writing, that Haridas Thakur not going to make one jewel. Haridas Thakur not going to convert. Haridas Thakur not going to convert Lakshahira into gold. Haridas Thakur not going to convert Lakshahira into gold. On the contrary, Haridas Thakur going to make her a jewel touchstone, so that Lakshahira now can deliver thousands of people. Follow, you see. Follow what I mean to say. So purity of Guru and disciple, very secret thing, is a not question of argument. Don't start argument with me. I am giving so much example. Our Naradji Maharaj, Narad Gosai, when going to deliver Ratnaka Dashu, who has committed countless sinful activities, but still Naradji Maharaj not going to fall down. When Mahaprabhu speaking this case, this incident in front of, Sanatan Gosai, in Sanatan Sikha, in Varanasi, that the hunter going to change the whole life. How possible? The hunter going to commit countless papa, sinful activities. But when Naradji Maharaj wanted to deliver him, then surely Naradji Maharaj not going to fall down. If Sadguru Paramahansa Gurudev going to fall down in course of his effort to deliver a fallen soul, then what is the utility of that Guru? But for other Guru, selected or elected Guru, there is no surety. Follow. Like selected and elected Guru. Prabhupada saying there is no surety. A Guru selected by Bhagavan automatically can come here. Follow what I say. Keshav Goswami Maharaj going to leave body. His successor Vaman Goswami Maharaj is also going to distribute kippa. Because he is actually the recipient of kippa from Gurudev. So he can distribute. We cannot take diksha from any unauthentic source. Guru can fall down and disciple can also fall down. It is written in Shastra. Disciple can also fall down, Guru can also. Jo bhakti nai rahitam annayeno srinatijo to ubho brajatoho nirayam kalam akshayam. For infinity period, that Guru and his followers, they all can go to hell. It is written in Shastra. Both Guru and all of his followers, they all can go. If he is not authentic Guru, if he is not enjoying actual kippa of his Guru, Sadguru, if he is not in actual line, is not authentic parampara, in that case, no utility of that diksha. No utility, even dangerous. No utility of that diksha. What to speak about utility, even more dangerous. What to speak? Excuse me to expose this absolute truth in front of you. I am giving so many documents. So today time cannot permit. Maybe tomorrow I can discuss this point to you. Excuse me today. So, I like to recite the sloka. Bhaktihi parishanubhavo viraktir rannatro chaishoti ko ekakalaha prapadyamanasyo jathashnataha shu tushti pushtihi khutpayo anughasam भक्ति ही परेशान भवो विरक्तिरन्नत्र चैषत्रिक एक काल प्रपद्यमानस्य यथाश्नतः शु तुष्टि पुष्टि खुत्पयु अनुघासम वांछा कल्पतरुस्य के पासिंदु भवच पतितानं पावन वैष्णवभ्यो नमो।